Assalamu alaikum friends, how are you? Welcome to my Bio with Danish channel. So in this video, my topic today about genetics. What is genetics in biology? So now I will start to my topic. But first of all, you will subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. So now I will start about genetics and discuss about what is genetics. Genetics is the study of genes, genetic variation and heredity in organisms. It is an important branch in biology because heredity is vital to organism evolution. Gregor Mendel or Moravian Augustinian friar working in the 19th century in Brno was the first to study genetics scientifically. Mendel studied trailed that organisms inherit by way of discrete units of inheritance. The term still used today is a somewhat ambiguous definition of what is referred to as gene. Trail inheritance and molecular inheritance mechanisms of genes are still primary principles of genetics in the 21st century, but modern genetics has expanded to study the function and behavior genes, gene structure, function variation, distribution, are studied within the content of the cell, the organism, e.g., dominance, and within the context of a population. Genetics has given rise to a number of subfields including molecular genetics, epigenetics, and population genetics. Organisms studied within the broad field span of domains of life, archaea, bacteria, and eukarya. Genetic processes work in combination with an organism environment one experiences to influence development and behavior, often referred to as natural versus nature. The intracellular or extracellular experiment of a living cell or organism may increase or decrease gene transcription. A classic example is two seeds of genetically identical corn, one placed in a temperate climate and one in an arid climate. While the average heat of the two corn stalks may be genetically determined to be equal, the one in the arid climate and only grows to half of height the one in the temperate climate due to lack of water and nutrients in its environment. Etymology. The word genetics stems from the ancient Greek meaning genitive, which is term derived from genesis meaning organ. History. Now we will define about history of genetics. The observation that living things inherit from their parents has been used since prehistoric times to improve crop plants and animals through selective breeding. The modern science of genetics seeking to understand this process began with the work of the Egyptian friar Gregor Mendel in the mid-19th century. Prior to Mendel, Imre Felix, a Hungarian noble who lived in before Mendel was the first who used in the word genetic in the hereditary context. He describes several laws of biological inheritance in his work, The Genetic Laws of the Nature. His second law is the same as that which Mendel published. In this third law, developed the basic principles of mutation. He can be considered a forerunner of Hugo Divides. Phthetics argued that change observed in the generation of farm animals them. He recognized recessive traits and inherent variation by postulating that traits of past generations could reappear later and organisms could product progeny with different attributes. These observations represent an important prelude to Mendel's theory of particular inheritance insofar as it features a transition of heredity from its status as might that of scientific discipline by providing a fundamental theoretical basis of genetics in the 20th century. So friend, how is my topic about genetics? If you like this topic, so subscribe my channel, press the bell icon, and I'm go to another video. Allah Hafiz.